F-Zero is great. This intense racing series dates all the way back to 1990 and has several installations across Nintendo consoles. I remember playing these games for hours on end, but the one I loved the most was F-Zero GX on the GameCube. That being said, F-Zero X on the Nintendo 64 brought the debut of one hell of a bad baddie. He is vengeance. He is the night. He is Batman? Hold up. How did they get away with this? He's like a giant roid Batman that races for evil. All jokes aside, today on Character Potential, we're covering the Emperor of Brutality, Black Shadow. I always liked Black Shadow, and thought if Captain Falcon can go from being a racer to one of the most popular Super Smash Bros. Characters of all time, with a moveset created from scratch, why can't Black Shadow? So let's head over to the ability page and check out what he can do. As usual, these are all based on a 1 to 9 scale as a nod to Smash AI. Power. This is a rating of how much base damage Black Shadow will do compared to other fighters. Being 9 for 9, Black Shadow will be one of the most heavy-hitting characters in the game. This dude is built. Damn. Speed. Speed determines how fast he'll move. That covers walking and running animation, swimming, dodge rolls, your edge game, etc. Black Shadow is a Hulk. I mean, literally, look at the guy, he's a beast. Black Shadow will be one of the slowest fighters in the game, but he packs a punch, so you better pack a lunch. Falcon Lunch. Technique. This stat defines how much of a learning curve his moveset would be. Using Captain Falcon as the base and tweaking moves to fit the character, he wouldn't be terribly hard to pick up, just difficult to master. I would give Black Shadow a 5 out of 9. Jump. Jump determines how high a character jumps, how many jumps he gets, or how good his recovery will be. Black Shadow would be a 2 out of 9. Weight. This stat determines how light or heavy a character would be, their fall speed, and how floaty their jumps are. Black Shadow would be 9 for 9. This boy is a tank, and you better be ready to deal out some heavy smashing if you want him to fly. All those muscles add up, yo. Black Shadow's standard B special would be the Shadow Punch. This attack would function in a similar fashion as the Falcon Punch. Tap B to simply release a huge charged punch covered in dark energy. This attack has a ton of startup lag, but is extremely powerful with high knockback potential. For Black Shadow's forward special, Black would do a powerful lunging attack with his horns that will do a double hit. One that impales the opponent, and the second that sends them upward like a bull. This attack, while powerful, doesn't have a lot of knockback, but it can set up for follow-up attacks, leading to combos. For the down B special, Black Shadow will use an electric-based attack that shoots out. If it connects, it'll wrap around opponents, doing minor damage over time and temporarily stunning them. This attack is great if you need to create space on the battlefield or go in for a nasty smash attack. For the up B special, Black Shadow would throw his arms out, spreading his cape and doing a great leap in a controlled arc. The attack won't damage opponents mid-air, but if Black Shadow hits the ground, it sends out a shockwave, almost like Bowser's ground pound. Don't be caught standing where he hits the ground or you'll get whopped. Much like other characters, the recovery only works in specific situations, so try to use it well. For the neutral A attack, Black Shadow would do a single jab. The neutral A combo would be a jab, a right hook, and ending with a huge Donkey Kong style double axe handle. The knockback is minor except for the final blow, overall doing good damage. The forward A tilt would be a large Ganon-esque Sparta kick that doesn't do great damage but has large knockback. This would be one of his quick KO attacks. For the up tilt, Black Shadow would do a punch upward with both arms, almost like an outburst. This attack, while not strong, could be chained similar to Mario's up tilt, giving you lots of combo potential. For the down tilt, the down A, Black Shadow would do a large sweeping kick on one knee that does average damage and knockback. For the aerial versions, the neutral air would be the right hook from his grounded combo. The forward air would be a Ganon-esque kick with the Zelda tipper. This would have the KO power that you see in the Zelda kick. For the up air, Black Shadow would do a Captain Falcon styled flip kick that basically flips backwards overhead. For the down air, Black Shadow does a huge punch downward, almost shifting his entire body weight into the attack. It has a Ganon stomp-like power, but ending lag could leave you vulnerable. Time it well to pummel your foes into the ground or the blast zone. For the forward smash, Black Shadow does a giant two-step headbutt with his horns that does major damage and knockback. The down smash would be a brutal stomp that can hit opponents from 2 points during the attack. The first hit is when he raises his knee up, and the second hit is when he steps into the stomp. The attack has great knockback, and connecting both is a must for that KO power. The stomp can leave you slightly open if you miss it, so time the attack well. Black Shadow's up smash would be a destructive power attack. He would cross his arms as if to charge power, and throwing his body and horns upward in a vicious headbutt. For Black Shadow's final smash, he would call the Black Bull, similar to Captain Falcon's final smash, but Black Shadow being the tyrant that he is, he would set off the self-destruct function in the Black Bull, sending it crashing through and exploding into any opponents on the track, followed by echoing maniacal laughter, ending the smash. With F-Zero already having multiple stage representation in Smash, I don't imagine Black Shadow really having his own stage. As far as my knowledge, I don't think there is a track that's specifically his. I know there is the Black Shadow Death Race, but I don't think that would make for a stage. I think that's just one of the regular tracks. So I imagine that stages would be covered, unfortunately. Black Shadow would have 3 taunts. 1. Black Shadow would cross his arms and stand firmly. 2. Black Shadow would throw his arms up in maniacal laughter. This would be a reference to the F-Zero GX interview segments.
This place to the ground!
3. Black Shadow would turn his back to the screen and say, "Bow before my power, Falcon."
Bow down before my power, Falcon.
For the Punch-Out stage, his moniker would say, "The Emperor of Brutality," a title that was given to him in the F-Zero GX story mode. For his victory animation, Black Shadow would cross his arms, laughing at the camera, similar to the interview segments from F-Zero GX. This guy is a super bad baddie.
Domination or death. You hear that, Falcon?
His victory theme would most likely match Captain Falcon's, being a representative of the F-Zero series. it would kind of go like this. And there you have it, guys. Another episode of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Character Potential done. With Black Shadow, I've always thought he was an interesting character, but I mean, the problem with the F-Zero series is it's just never gotten a lot. It's never gotten a lot of chances. I mean, Nintendo hasn't made a new game in a while. But with Ganondorf always being a clone of Falcon, I thought the best thing to do would to be make Black Shadow like the pseudo clone of, like, you know, Captain Falcon, and give Ganon his own moveset. Ganon's kind of getting there now on his own. He's using his swords in the new game. He's got some cool new animations on his attacks. And if Black Shadow could come in the game, I would think he'd end up being an Echo Fighter. But this moveset that I went up with, I used a lot of Captain Falcon Ganondorf as a base, and then kind of took some things that I thought could be like in his own way to kind of give him more personality. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have a request, if there's a character you want to see, I do apologize. Black Shadow has almost no footage or any kind of reference to draw from, so this episode took quite a bit. Hopefully everybody enjoys it. I appreciate everybody who watches. As always, I am your pleb. This is Trev, and I will see you next time, guys. Take it easy.